A great example of someone whose work appears realistic but is highly stylized is Joseph Leyendecker. Look at this piece. A blouse would never fold like that, and its color wouldn't be like that. But we accept it. So I'll start by saying that this is just my belief. I believe we carry a symbolism of all forms within us embedded in our system. And by system, I mean the body, okay? It's this thing that functions as a unit. I don't like talking about the brain or neurons separately. It's the whole entity. Being a bipedal creature influences everything, and that's the entire system. Even our language, our eyes, or the symmetry of our bodies, all of that influences us. So our system has a symbolism of the external world, and this symbolism is highly simplified. The symbolism of the external world isn't a perfect eye like you drew here. For our system, the symbolism of an eye is more like this. Or even simpler, just this. That's why we can recognize creatures from a distance just by seeing this pattern. This is what's in our system. But the external world isn't that simple, it's chaotic and messy. Chaos needs to be represented in a simple form, and our body does this automatically. We see chaos, and everything in our body's system transforms it into symbolism so we can survive. We need to read the external world quickly and make predictions to survive. But as artists, we step into this automatic process. We understand the chaos of the world and somehow manipulate it for our benefit. To explain the symbolism in our system, I'll draw a brain here. In our system, the symbolism of an eye is like this, right? But as artists, we can create an eye that's a diamond shape. We can make an eye that's a tilted diamond, a square, or just a silhouette. We have infinite variations. Our body has just one symbolism, but as artists, we have endless variations of any element. I'm talking about eyes, but we could have specific symbols for fabric folds, finger shapes, and anatomy too. Basically, any real-world element. That's why concept and design are limitless. There's always a different way to stylize anything. Now, bringing this to beginners, they can't do what Leyendecker does if he's just simplifying, right? It seems so simple. The answer is beginners are still stuck in basic symbolism, like with eyes. They only see that. They can't break through to other eye variations. They're stuck here for years, testing and trying to break free. When we can't move past automatic symbolism of eyes and elements, where do we naturally go? We copy realism. Instead of stylizing, which is the ideal artistic process for me, we go the other way and make everything realistic, trying to mimic the external world as much as possible. That's why it's much easier to create realistic work than to become a professional designer.